What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome into JC's Pop Culture, where we're talking movie reviews, movie news, anything like that you can think of pop culture wise. We're going to be discussing it here, and today we're talking some movie news. I got JR in with me, who you guys may know from Two Dudes Review that we do on the audio side, and we're here to talk some Superman Legacy casting news. We finally got the news of who's going to be the Superman for James Gunn's DCU. And as we know, James Gunn's DCU, these actors are expected to go across both film, animation, video games, all of that. So he is the Superman / Clark Kent for the foreseeable future. We're going to talk about that. And the other, 5 members that we know of that have been added to the Superman Legacy cast at this time, which of course will be the first official movie of the James Gunn DC universe, which I'm excited to shit about. But what about you, JR? Happy to have you here with me live and in person. First time we've been together in person here on the JC's Pop Culture channel. That's pretty fucking cool. But how you doing and how you feeling about David Cornsweet? Let's just go ahead and kick it off with that. David Cornsweet cast as Superman, Clark Kent. That's, of course, the main one. And then we also have the casting of Lois Lane. Those were the big ones. And then we had 4 other ones come out since then. But how are you feeling? Let's kick it off with Superman, Clark Kent for James Gunn's DCU being David Cornsweet.
I've been doing all right. Just been chilling for real. Honestly, I was not happy because I was like, damn, they recasted Superman again. They done recast everybody in the damn, the universe. He looks like...
I'm glad. I want a complete reset, really. I think that they're going to end up doing that, too. They're going to reset everybody, I feel like.
You don't think Flash is going to stay Flash?
No, absolutely not. I think the end of the Flash... That's one thing I talked about in our review. I think that's why they showed him with George Clooney. He's in a different universe now.
Yeah,
he's not in our universe
George
anymore.
Clooney going to be there to do Batman.
No, that was just for comedic effect at the end because they completely reshot that just to add for comedy because it originally was Keaton because Keaton was supposed to be it. Okay. And then now with the reset, it's not because if that movie had done good, they were doing Batman Beyond with Keaton. They maybe even released Batgirl. But no, that was just for comedic effect. And I think that shows that Flash isn't in this universe so they can recast him as well. I don't think anyone's coming back. The only one that maybe would be Wonder Woman, I think. But
this Superman looks like Henry Cavill, though. It looks like a younger version. He got the little jerry curl in the front, too, so... He fits the part, but
he's younger. That's like you said, the younger version, and that's what they were looking for. Was a new younger version of Superman. That's what James Gunn wanted to do. That's why he ultimately went with the recast was to go with a younger version.
I think this shit gonna be more futuristic than anything.
Well, I think what's surprising to me about Superman Legacy is that it's going to be some other superheroes, some other members, of DC lore showing up that I wasn't expecting. But with this cast, of course, we'll get more into that in a minute. But David Cornsweet, what I like, he's 6'5", JR. That's great stature.
6'5".
Yeah, that's awesome. Cavill's only 6'2", I think, 6'1", 6'2".
Superman ain't that big.
Yeah, Superman's large, man. That's what I'm saying. This is going to be the first Superman that we have that's up there, with great stature, kind of up there with Batman and stuff. Great size. It's going to be awesome to see a towering Superman, I think.
I don't know about that. You can be too tall, and I think that's a little too tall for Superman.
No way. But continuing on, David Cornsweet, for those of you that may not have known him too much, the only thing I've seen him in personally, I saw him in that Look Both Ways movie on Netflix with the chick from Riverdale. I've seen him in that. He was in Pearl, which I haven't got a chance to watch yet. I've seen X, still got to watch Pearl before Max scene with that Ty West horror trilogy that's going to be really great. Supposedly everyone thinks that Pearl's even better than X, and I really enjoyed X. So I'm looking forward to that, and he's in that. So if you have seen Pearl, you've probably seen David Cornsweet. Also was in House of Cards. Haven't seen that either. But those are some things that David Cornsweet may be known from. But the thing that I like about it most, JR, is when you cast Superman, I think you have to cast an unknown so that you're not looking and saying, oh, that's, such and such actor. That's not Superman. Because every single Superman they've cast at the time of casting them was an unknown. And that's, I think, something that you kind of have to have going into the Superman role. You don't want a big-name actor in that role. I love that it's, following that same footprint that every other Superman casting has.
That's true. That's very true. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's going to work out too well.
I don't know, man. I got faith in him. I got faith in James Gunn like a motherfucker, dude. I think he's going to be awesome, man. And
too futuristic, though.
I don't know, man. The way he's writing this seems pretty cool. He's done great with ensembles, and it seems like this is going to be more of an ensemble than we thought it would. But before we get to that, like I said, more DC heroes showing up and things like that. We do have to talk about How about Lois Lane? Rachel Brosnahan cast as Lois Lane. The article that I'm pulling all these casting news from is this Screen Rant article, guys. I'm going to try and share it on the screen in the edit, and I will have it linked in the video description down below as well here. But stay tuned to JC's Pop Culture for more news on Superman Legacy casting, DC movie news, etc. Be sure to like the video. That really helps it hit the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, plenty more movie news, movie reviews, all that good shit coming here at JC's Pop Culture. But Lois Lane is Rachel Brosnahan, JR. I don't think I've seen her in really hardly anything personally. Yeah, he said he's never heard of her. She's the star of Marvelous Miss Maisel, which I think was a pretty popular Netflix show, and she played the titular character. So definitely some good acting chops. She was also in House of Cards, Orange is the New Black. So nothing that I've seen personally, but I do think she looks the part. I mean, what do you think there, JR, looking at the art Screen Rant thing?
She looks like somebody that played in that show you used to watch, the old Tommy, what's that shit called?
Mad Men.
Yeah, she looks like someone.
Well, I think Marvelous Miss Maisel is like a period piece like that, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe that's why.
That's definitely why then, because she looks exactly like somebody from that show, like the way she dressed.
Yeah, but I mean, Lois Lane wise, does that not look like a reporter type lady?
No, hell no.
No, I think 100% she looks the
No,
part.
Amy
Bro, you
Adams-
are hating on all the fucking James Gunn casting,
Amy
bitch.
Adams was way better.
Amy Adams didn't even have brown hair, dude.
Shit, she did a good job, then.
No, she was great. I loved her, but this looks like comic book Lois Lane. I mean,
Yeah,
look at
it's
that.
like
That's
if
the
we-
best looking
if we
Lois
doing-
Lane since Margot Kidder.
If we doing a 1940 version, yeah.
I mean, that's a period piece, but hair-wise, looks-wise, Lois Lane, spot on.
No, I can't.
I fucking love David
I
Cornsweet and
can't-
Rachel Brosnahan. JR's a fucking hater today, guys.
I
What are
can't
you
get over
sipping
how she's
haterade all day,
looking. I
dude?
can't get over how she looks.
Oh, my God.
Regardless of
Okay,
that
so
shit,
whatever.
picture.
Anyway, we got David Cornsweet as Superman / Clark Kent, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. I've got faith in it. JR's over here hating on this shit. I don't know what he's doing today, but then we did end up getting some other casting news, and this is where it really started to stick out to me, especially with the next one we're getting into. Like I said, surprisingly, it looks like more DC heroes are going to be in this thing, and one of those will be Green Lantern. And guess what, guys? DC fans, you're finally getting Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern. But a little bit of a catch, JR.
What is that?
He's not playing fucking Hal Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, coming in the mix. So you're going to
So
see
this
Nathan Fillion with a bowl cut,
this definitely-
comedically getting punched by Batman in the face, probably.
This is definitely about to be an old timey fucking movie.
No way, dude. I think it's just going to be,
Guy
comedic,
Gardner-
and it's going to be that great mix, just like the Guardians films with James Gunn.
Yeah, but Guy Gardner is the fucking Green Lantern from way back in the damn time frame of the
No,
world.
but Guy Gardner's the funny one, man. He's the one that Jack Black almost played when they were going to do a Green Lantern movie. He's the one that has the bowl cut that gets punched by Superman because he's like the snarky douchebag type, and so, that's perfect for James Gunn. Yeah, but of course, everyone knows Nathan Fillion, long been a fan cast for this role of Green Lantern. Of course, most people want to see him as Hal Jordan, but he will be appearing as Guy Gardner. So I love the fact of bringing in Nathan Fillion, of course, a longtime friend of James Gunn. Saw him pop up in the Guardians franchise. You know him from the Firefly franchise, Slither. Very well-known actor, Saving Private Ryan, etc. Everyone probably knows Nathan Fillion as a great character actor, and then, of course, starring in some TV roles. He's even popped up in the Big Mouth animated series as well. Of course, the actor that... what's her name was in love with on Big Mouth, of course, but even appeared in her fantasy. So Nathan Fillion, everyone knows him, right?
Who the fuck? Who the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
everyone knows Nathan Fillion, bro. I know you know Nathan. Look at him, bro. Nathan Fillion. He's been in a million things.
Now, what movie made fun of that motherfucker?
A lot. Big Mouth.
Okay, yeah.
That's the animated version, but a lot of things. He's
That
done a lot
might
of
be
things.
where I heard it from. The animated version.
Oh, that's great. But anyway, we're getting some other DC characters popping up, obviously, with Guy Gardner going to be popping up here in Superman Legacy also. Then moving on, we're also getting Hawk Girl, and this is going to be...
That's my girl.
Oh, you like Hawk Girl.
Yeah, she's Dora the Explorer. That movie-
Isabella Merced? I don't know how you pronounce the name
Me
fully,
neither,
but
but she's bad.
what you will probably know her from is playing the live-action version of Dora. And
you
Dora,
ain't
what
seen
was
that
that? Dora
movie,
and the
then-
Lost City of Gold or something like that, I think
if
is what
you
it's
ain't
called.
seen that
Not
movie,
bad,
then
actually.
You're a bitch, because that movie is good.
What is it said again?
If you ain't seen that movie, then you're a bitch, because that movie is good.
Oh, well, he's calling you out if you haven't seen that movie. And I've seen it, actually. My fiance made me watch it. I was hating on it. I wouldn't classify it as good necessarily,
What?
but it's entertaining enough.
It was dope.
Okay, whatever you say, but
We should wait on a scale.
Anyway, she will be playing Hawk Girl in this film. So you may have seen her in that previously. So like I said, other DC heroes popping up in here. And then we're also getting Mr. Terrific, who of course I didn't really know of before the Arrowverse. That's the first time I really learned of him and seen him pop up extensively. And so we're seeing a version of Mr. Terrific in Superman Legacy as well. How you feel about that, JR? And it's Eddie Gathiegal as Michael Holt, aka Mr. Terrific.
If it's anything like the Mr. Terrific from the Arrowverse, why the fuck are we getting one? Because he had no superpowers. He was a fucking douchebag.
I'm pretty sure that he has superpowers, if I'm not mistaken, when I looked up the character.
He used little balls on there.
He has like a leather jacket and shit, and I don't know though, but either way, this guy's definitely a good actor. You've seen him before pop up. He was in X-Men First Class. He's the one that died like super fast in X-Men First Class. I think he was in Twilight as well. He's been in He's been in House, The Blacklist, all kinds of stuff, as you'll see there in the article from Screen Realm there. Doogie Howser, bro. The fuck is this? 1984?
Oh shit!
Jesus. So anyway, we don't have as much to say about these characters that we don't know as much of, but I think it's interesting that James Gunn is adding more DC heroes to the mix other than Superman, and it's kind of going to be already seems like an established universe with heroes already in it. We know we've already heard James Gunn say it's not going to be an origin story, so it's not only is Superman already established, but it seems like there's already other heroes in the universe as well. And then that leads us to our final casting news, and that's Anthony Kerrigan as Rex Mason, aka Metamorpho. I'm not going to lie here, guys. I'm going to be full frontal male nudity right out and expose it in front of you guys. Don't know who the fuck Metamorpho is, but I do know Anthony Kerrigan showed up in The Flash, showed up as Victor Zsasz in Gotham, good in those, so I like the casting there, and I think it'll be a good character. And like I said, James Gunn has done things with obscure characters never heard of before in the past and done a great job with them, so I'm expecting him to do the same shit with these Superman Legacy characters, even though some of them maybe people you've never heard of. But I know you were hating on fucking Superman, Clark Kent, David Cornsweet. You were hating on Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. No, you were hating. You were hating as David Cornsweet. David Cornsweet as Clark Kent, Superman, and Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. But how do you feel about some of these other characters, Guy Gardner, and just the fact that James Gunn's having kind of established universe already? It seems like within DC for this Superman Legacy film to kick off his DCU. Are you gonna hate on that shit too? How you feeling?
Well, Nathan Fillion,
bitch.
Oh, okay. Nathan Fillion. I've heard of him on a cartoon, and I'm pretty sure he gets made fun of a lot. Mr. Terrific, doubtful. Hawk Girl, I'm hyped about that. That's my girl Dora. Like I said, if you ain't seen that movie, tripping. And then Metamorpho.
Oh,
Metamorpho. I like that casting just for the simple fact I've seen what he could do in Gotham, and that motherfucker is a beast.
Okay, so out of all the good news we get the casting of Superman, Clark Kent, Lois Lane, and the only thing that he's excited about is these obscure characters that he doesn't know about because of Dora, the Dora movie and stuff. So, if you follow Two Dudes Review, me and JR differ a lot in opinion. He fucking loves Halloween Resurrection, just to know you're the type of guy you're dealing with. Probably loves Batman and Robin as well. So
that's decent.
Yeah, okay.
It's better than Batman Forever.
I can't take this man seriously anymore.
He's second overall Batman.
No, I'm swear, I'm done. I'm done.
I'm
done listening to you.
George Clooney 2, Val Kilmer 3.
Anyways, guys, here's the thing about this Superman Legacy casting news. Not only is this going to kick off James Gunn's DCU as the official movie, the first official movie of James Gunn's DCU with this reboot, but also, as I mentioned earlier, you want to keep in mind that these characters are going to appear across animation, video games, etc. So David Cornsweet will be voicing Superman on any future video games that stem from James Gunn's DCU, any animated projects that connect to the DCU, which the animated shows that they have in development that James Gunn had talked about in the past. We'll feature David Cornsweat as well. So hopefully you like it and you're not hating on it like JR. But let us know how you're feeling either way in the comments. We really appreciate that interaction there on JC's Pop Culture. Trying to grow this fucking thing from the ground up. So I really appreciate all the interactions that we can get. And like I said, plenty more DC movie news coming ahead of time. If you haven't heard about that DC movie schedule, maybe we'll put a video out talking about that here in the near future as well. But DC casting news, we got 6 actors cast right now. Might be the last little bit of casting news we get for a while with SAG-AFTRA and the Writers Guild on strike. But we do know that Superman Legacy has 6 cast members in place. We got Superman, we got Lois Lane, and we got some other DC characters, including Guy Gardner, Green Lantern. So, any final thoughts, though, JR, on Superman Legacy, the DCU, or any fucking thing else that we didn't talk about?
Yeah. See, I got this shirt on. It says 3 in a row. And if you're not mistaken, you see it's gold and purple. The Lakers are the last team to three-peat.
What was the year on the shirt?
2002.
20-year-old reference. 20-year-old reference. He closes the episode with.
I'm just saying. The Lakers is the last squad to three-peat.
My God.
So, Kobe.
I don't know. You see what I have to work with here. Batman 89 quote, if you know. But having said that, Superman Legacy coming up. I'm super excited to have another DC, or have another Superman movie, I guess I should say, releasing in theaters. The last one, that was a Superman solo film, Man of Steel, was a fucking masterpiece. So hopefully James Gunn does even better and improves upon that, if that can even happen, which in my opinion is going to be tough to do. But I got a lot of faith in James Gunn with his past history, and a lot of faith in this casting. I like what we're seeing so far, but like I said, let us know how you feel, and look forward to talking to you again here on the future on JC's Pop Culture with more movie reviews, movie news, etc. Anything you can talk about pop culture, we're going to discuss it here. But until next time, for JR and myself, JC, we'll see you at the movies.